Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar and on this website, onthisday.com.
For links to those sources and music done by Carrera and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and today I am joined by...
Dohin.
And, of course, you, viewer. Today is Thursday, aka Thursday, February 9th, 2023. I have 5 days until I'm 36. That's... damn. So, let's jump into the history today, shall we? You want to start us off, sir?
Yes, I will.
Oh, wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful.
In 1, 2, 3, 4, Mongol army takes the Jin city of Kalzao as holdout of Jin Emperor Aizong commits suicide rather than be captured.
That's understandable. You know, you captured, you're tortured, you know, not good stuff.
Huh, this is interesting.
1540.
Synod of Yaroslavl orders Jews of Celia to wear special caps.
Huh. Would that have been the origin of the yarmulke?
Or special than the yarmulke?
I don't know. What year was that, by the way?
7.
Let's see here. The kippa, the yarmulke. What are the origins of the yarmulke? European Jews started wearing the yarmulke or kippa in the 17th and 18th centuries, turning the skull cap into a religious symbol. Pious Jews were expected to cover their heads, but the fabric isn't that important, as a hat or scarf is acceptable too. Okay, so all the way, so 17th, so that's like what, 1800s or something, and this is well before that. Huh. I wonder what these special caps were.
I don't know.
Let me look
Out of bullseye.
Oh god, I hope not. That's awful. Let's see here. Let's see if I can, well, Oh well.
Oh, it's in a cool hat. Scroll up. Never mind.
Where?
That's not a cool. Look at that.
These?
Look at that hat. Look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some hats.
Big old sun hats. That's interesting.
And that captain hat.
Yeah. He looks like a captain. He has a mustache, he has binoculars, he has a fanciful cane.
The port.
Yes.
I got one more. And this.
The 1541 looks interesting.
1540, the first recorded race meet in England. O.D. Fields, Chester.
So that sounds like the first ever, like, actual, like, competitive, like, foot race or something.
Yes.
Wow. And go ahead, take this 1574.
For 1574, Louis of Nassau in siege of Margaret.
Ah, I think we were talking about that the other day. Siege of Maastricht. So, moving on up here, 1742, Sir Robert Walpole, often referred to as the first British Prime Minister, was ennobled as the first Earl of Orford. Alright. He looks very British. We also have the Grand Sanderin in 1807. The Jewish High Court was convened by Napoleon Bonaparte to give legal sanction to the principles in the Assembly of Notables. Well, all right, look at that. You know, the French, you know, working with other people, how society's supposed to work, because we're all part of it. So, in 1825, the House of Representatives elected John Quincy Adams as the 6th President of the United States of America. All right.
Okay. On Adams. Okay. 1861, Confederate Provisional Congress declares all laws under the United States Constitution were consistent with construction of Confederate states. U.S. Civil War.
So the laws under the U.S. Constitution were consistent with the Constitution of the Confederate States. So when the Confederacy, the South, split off, they were basically utilizing the same foundation for themselves. So, except for the all
Damn.
men are created equal part, of course.
Um, Also, still 1861. Jefferson Davis and Alexander Stephens elected president and vice president of the Confederate States of America of the CSA.
Yep. Yeah. So it's
And
nice.
also 1886, U.S. President Grover Cleveland declares a state of emergency in Seattle because of anti-Chinese violence.
Dang, what was going on with China back then?
And then since America, they was just hit, they were racist towards Chinese. They were racist towards everything back then.
Well, would it have anything to do with the Opium Wars?
I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looked like it.
Opium Wars, 1839 through 1860, and this is 1886. So this is 26 years after the last one. So nothing to do with that. Weird. Moving on up to 1891, the first shipment of asparagus arrived in San Francisco from Sacramento. That's interesting, but that's
You know,
why is that even a thing? Like those two cities are borderline neighboring. Like, I mean, yeah, they're separated by like 100 miles, but still, like, this is
here
not.
you go. Here's some asparagus.
Yeah, I guess. I guess they just really wanted the city to smell like urine, really bad urine. 1893, Giuseppe Verdi's comic opera Falstaff premiered at La Scala in Milan, Italy. That is a really good top hat. I want a top hat like that. That's a classic top hat.
Told you.
Yeah. Then we got 1897, invasion of Benin City by British Expedition Force. The city was burnt and looted. This marked the end of the Nigerian kingdom of Benin. That was formed in the 11th century. Wow.
British.
Dang British, always destroying everything. Well,
Should have nailed it down to the ground.
yep,
They wouldn't have got it.
yep. Well, back to you. You get to talk about Japan.
Yes. A humorous diplomatic atlas of Europe and Asia. 1904, Japanese torpedo boats makes a surprise attack on a Russian ship in Port Arthur Naval Base, Manchuria, beginning the Russo-Japanese War. Japanese also land troops in Helmolupo, Icheon, near Seoul, Korea. In 3 weeks, they advanced to the Yalu River, the border of Manchuria.
Oh man, Japan's starting to do their thing. You know, invading other nations, becoming the Asian form of the UK. So, yeah.
Also, 1925, Army Minister Gustave Stresemann proposes security treaty with France.
Huh. That's interesting. So, like, what is that, 7 years after the Great War, in which Germany and France were killing each other, now they're doing a security treaty. How time changes things really quick. So,
Yep.
wow.
Also, 1940, Lewis beats Arturo Gordy in 15 for heavyweight boxing title.
That's a long time, because if you think about it, every round is what, about 3 minutes?
I
So,
think so. Yeah,
50
used to have
times
those
3, that's
15.
45 minutes in the court getting hit.
They used to have 15-minute rounds. Now I don't know how many rounds they have now. 12, I think.
Well, the rounds themselves I thought were 3 minutes long.
They are, but they are.
But
But
the amount
you
of
have
rounds, so like 3 times 15 equals 45. So that's 45 minutes in the ring, you know, getting hit and hitting. So that's endurance right there. Moving on up to 1943, U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed an executive order setting a minimum 48-hour work week in a number of critical war industries. Which, unfortunately, that did not last, and now people are complaining about a 25-hour work week. Oh my god, 25 hours! What am I gonna do? Like, come on, really? Like, people used to work 100 hours a week, no problem. So,
what you gonna do? I don't know. Start a fucking hobby?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I don't know. You know, if you can't do anything else with your life, start doing YouTube shows. That's what I did. 1947, bank robber Willie Sutton escaped jail in Philadelphia. Huh. Alright. And then, so we got McCarthy here, 1950. Senator Joseph McCartney charged State Department infested with 205 communists. Well, I'm not sure if he was right, but I am certain that he was a little early for his time. We need him today, really badly. So, we got some baseball history. 1951, St. Louis Browns signed pitcher Satchel Paige at the age of 45. That's pretty old. Wow. 45 years old? Getting into MLB? Man, if you get hit wrong by a baseball, you'll disintegrate. Your bones are made of dust at that age. Jeez, man. Meanwhile, I'm only like 9 years away from that. Anyway, back to you, Mr. Sohan.
Yeah, 1953. General Walter Bendell Smith ends term as fourth director of the Central Intelligence Agency. Alan Dulles becomes acting director.
Okay. Some CIA history.
Yeah. Ooh, the Beatles. Ed Sullivan, 1964. First appearance of the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show, live from New York. Broadcast draws 73.7 million television viewers.
That's a lot of television viewers. Holy crap.
Yes. Especially for the Ed Sullivan Show and for the Beatles' first appearance.
Yeah. Now, I have something that we figured out last Sunday, actually, during the Kicked Peanut about the Beatles. The origin of the name the Beatles. Etymology originally spelled Beatles, as in Beatals, punningly referencing the expression beat all or surpass everything, then later the Beatles, as we know it today. Blend of beat plus Beatles, with the beat referring to beat music or the beat of a drum, and the Beatles inspired by the contemporaneous band name the Crickets. So that's pretty interesting.
And there's only one Beatles. Fuzzy Lumpkins, him, and Walter Jojo. Somebody else.
You're right. Isn't that the pilot episode of Powerpuff Girls?
No. It was one of these episodes. It's an episode where they did their own little Beatles group, and Walter Jojo becomes the John Lennon.
Okay. I was remembering when they were fighting Fuzzy Lumpkins, when he was turning everything into meat.
Oh no! That was the one with the meat gun.
Yeah.
He turned every because they rejected his meat jam.
Yeah.
Also, 1964. Oh, this is interesting. G.I. Joe character created.
Ooh. Huh. G.I. Joe, real American hero.
Yeah, the action figures with the fucking backwards thumbs.
Yeah, the Kung Fu grip.
One more. Okay. 1973. American singer, songwriter, and actor Paul Williams sings the Torch song "Here That Rainy Day" in full Planet of the Apes makeup and costume on Johnny Carson's The Tonight Show.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We got some figure skating history. In 1974, U.S. Female Figure Skating Championship was won by Dorothy Hamill. Okay. We also have 1980, Rick Barry of the Houston Rockets was the first in NBA history to score 8 three-pointers in a game. Wow, that's impressive. 8 in one game. Holy crap. That's 24 points. 8, 16, 24, right? I think.
I think so.
Yeah. And 2 years later, 1982, a 34th NHL All-Star Game, Capitol Center in Landover. Wales Conference defeated Campbell Conference 4-2. MVP Mike Bossy of the New York Islanders, right wing. Man, the articles just go by so fast. Right back to you, sir.
Yes. 1985, Madonna's album "Like a Virgin" goes #1 for 3 weeks.
Like a surgeon, cutting for the very first time. Wait, that's a Weird Al one. Never mind.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That's boring. For 3 weeks? Really? #1 for 3 weeks. You're net.
That's pretty good.
Yes. It is, but Damn, I heard about songs that lasted longer.
Oh, several. Like, I can't remember off the top of my head, but like I distinctly remember there's been like 10-week ones, like a year long one. I think maybe I'm not sure. Like,
Yeah, like Beatles.
yeah,
Also, 1986 36 NBA All-Star Game Reunion Arena, Dallas, Texas, East Beats West 139 to 132. MVP Isaiah Thomas, Detroit Pistons guard.
the Pistons. Dude, they should develop their own like how people cheer. Well, the Pistons they need to cheer like a piston. So like, can you imagine like the wave, but it's all just like one arm, just a piston, like.
I'm okay, yeah. Like a also 1988, 30th, 39th NHL All-Star Game, St. Louis Arena, Wales Conference beats Campbell Conference 6-5. Overtime, MVP Mario Lemieux. Pittsburgh Penguins center.
Ah, not only was he an NHL legend, but he was an owner. So
Yes,
something.
that's your turn.
Got a boxing title fight in 1991. Terry Norris knocks down Sugar Ray Leonard twice and beats him to defend his WBC Super Welterweight title. Damn, Sugar Ray Leonard. But see, this is like, why does this keep happening? Terry Norris is the one who won the fight, so why is Sugar Ray Leonard's picture on the right here?
See, I know because Sugar Ray Leonard's way more known than Terry Norris.
Well, that's true, but I mean, like,
No, I know.
This guy doesn't even get his picture when he wins the fight. What kind of BS is that? I gotta take over this website and set some things straight. I gotta do some justice for people, because that ain't cool. Like, Sugar Ray Leonard, he has enough time in the spotlight. Give it to Terry Norris. Let's go. Anyway, moving on up to 1992, the 42nd National Basketball Association All-Star Game, Orlando Arena in Orlando, Florida. West beats East 153 to 113. MVP Magic Johnson for the LA Lakers forward. Back when the Lakers were good. And we got some Israeli history in 1994. Israeli Foreign Minister Shimon Peres signed accord with PLO's Yasser Arafat.
Also, they were good in 2008.
What?
Lakers were good in 2008 also. When he had Shaq and Kobe.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I'm talking specifically prior to, what's his face? The idiot.
LeBron.
Yeah, that guy. So, everything before him, it was good. The instant he entered the court and started running his mouth, rather than running his feet, everything went downhill. Anyway, 1995, I believe it's your turn again.
Yes, 1995 Irish music and dance show Riverdance first opens in Dublin, Ireland with lead dancer Michael Flaherty.
I always wanted to watch Riverdance.
Lord of the Dance.
Lord of the Dance. Lord of
Darth
the
Vader.
Sith.
Order the Sith. Ooh.
Oh.
1994 Fox cartoon series The Simpsons air 167th episode, longest running animated series in cartoon history, which is still going on now.
Yes, it is. So for most of my life, actually, it
Yeah.
premiered in what, 1988 or something like that.
Yep.
So I was already like a year and change old. So, but yeah.
Also,
go ahead.
1998, six XP awards. King Griffey Jr. and Mia Hamm win.
What does SP stand for?
ESPYs, the ESPN awards.
ESPN. It's ESPY. It is ESPN, but what does it stand for? Here we go. Oh, Excellence in Sports Performance Yearly. Okay.
Yeah, King Griffey Jr. and Mia Hamm win. Mia Hamm's a soccer star.
Well, just for S's and G's, I put in the link to the Wikipedia of the SP Awards in the description in the underbar. If anybody's interested in further reading about that subject matter.
Sure. Also, 1998, failed assassination attempt on Georgian president Edward Shevardadze.
Dang. Well,
Yeah.
at least it failed. So,
Yep. Now your
Georgia,
turn.
Georgia already lost their heads. Well, I guess they lost their heads later during the Winter Olympics, but yeah. So, bad joke. Anyway, 2006, Al Michaels joins NBC's Sunday Night Football broadcast with John Madden. Football!
No.
I'm John Madden. My head is a giant steak. I don't know. He looks like he eats a lot of red meat. In 2011, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday album reached #1 on the Billboard 200 in its 11th week of the chart. Wow. So we were talking about, like, that one song earlier that was #1 for 3 weeks.
Like a virgin.
Yeah, like a virgin. This is the 11th week for Pink Friday, which I've never heard of Pink Friday.
Me neither. My sister was into Nicki Minaj. I wasn't.
Yeah. Gotta say, though, her hair is very straight.
Mm-hmm.
We also have in 2016 U.S. primary elections. New Hampshire primary in a Republican race. Donald Trump won 35%. John Kasich II 16%. Bernie Sanders 60%. Defeated Hillary Clinton 38% in Democratic race. Huh.
But he didn't get chosen though.
True. I actually saw a meme, I believe just yesterday. It was like between Bernie and Hillary. And Bernie's like, oh, now I know how to spell your name. It's with 2 L's. And she's like, what are you talking about? It's like, you took an L in 2016 and in 2020 or whatever the years.
2008.
Yeah, 2008. Back to you, sir.
2018, the 23rd Olympic Winter Games opened in Pyeongchang, South Korea.
Huh. That's interesting. They just chose a random snowboarder to be the picture here.
Oi Kim from USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. 2019, Elizabeth Warren officially announces her 2020 presidential campaign in Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Is she, like, I sound extremely ignorant now, but was she somewhere behind the Warren Commission, or was that some other Warren?
Somebody else. Her, she tried to say she was like one something.
Oh, she's a
Indian.
Native American idiot. Okay. So, or the one that says she's part of right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Oh, this movie, yeah, this movie is pretty good. The 2020, yeah, the 92nd Academy Awards, Parasite won Best Non-English Film to win Best Picture, Best Director Bong Joon-ho, Best Actor Joaquin Phoenix. Well, he won for Joker. You already know that. Best Actress Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger. I've heard that name. Parasite. Is that the South Korean one with the giant fish that eats people?
No, that's the host.
Okay.
This movie is pretty goddamn good, man.
Is this the school one?
No, this is the one where it's hard to explain, man. It's like, see this poor family and they try to infiltrate their way into this rich family's life.
Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, I have not seen this one, but yeah, there's like an underground bunker or something, and they're poor people, and then there's like some murder near the end, and then
yes,
there's a guy who's like living way deep like the whole time.
Yep,
Okay.
man, that is great. That movie's great.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of reviews on it, like well, not reviews, but like every now and then I watch other videos on YouTube like that, talk about the movie, like the whole premise and everything.
I seen one clip they're trying to conspire against the maid and convince the rich girl that she had tuberculosis, and they found out she had peach allergies, so they kept on
feeding her peaches.
Kept on doing the shadings on her.
Dang.
So she can cough up, and she coughed up blood. Yeah, they made her get convinced that she had tuberculosis.
Damn, that's an awful thing to have.
I know. Oh shit, 2021. I'll do it.
Here we go.
2021 U.S. Senate impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump begins in Washington, D.C.
Bro, former president, they're still trying to impeach him. Like, get off of him. Like, leave him alone. I mean, I'm not a Trump supporter by any stretch, but I mean, like, back off. Like, this guy just like whatever.
Mm,
People are just so vindictive.
it's,
It's
it's
ridiculous.
a crime.
But there's another one in 2022. This is interesting.
I'm rating this crime. This is a crime.
It is.
2022, nearly 4 million bottles of beer destroyed in large crackdown on alcohol in northern Nigeria states of Kano, of course. Of course, it'll be named Kano, where alcohol prohibited under Sharia law.
My heart, my soul, the beer. No, that's a lot of beer.
And dude, that's something that fights back.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, before we move on into Burst and Death's audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Start a dialogue in the comments section. Anyway, moving on into Burst, starting us off in the year 1404, we have Constantine the 11th Palaeologus, last Byzantine Empire from 1449 through 53. Born in Constantinople, Byzantine Empire, died in 1453. Dang. Then we also have William Henry Harrison, 1773, was the 9th President of the United States for the Whig Party, March 4th through April 4th of 1841. Wow, only a month. Born in Charles City, Virginia. Oh, wow, and he died in 1841, so I think he died in office. Pneumonia, yeah.
Oh, yep.
That's right. William Henry Harrison died in office. I remember that now. We also have Ronald Colman, 1891, was an English actor, Tale of Two Cities, born in Richmond, England, died in 1958. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I did not know that they made a movie based off of that, but I'm not surprised. Actually,
Yes,
I think they did. So, God, I have got to watch movies. Someone, show up for movie night, dude. I need help finding movies. Like, I've been alone for, like, months doing that.
Or we got one from if Parasite's on that website, then yeah.
That is true. Let me add that into the movies thing right now. Actually, where's the movies channel? Anyway, it's your turn, sir.
American Baseball Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, Bill Belichick. American. Okay, 1914. Bill Belichick, American Baseball Hall of Fame, executive owner, Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Indians, World Series 1948, St. Louis Browns. Born in Chicago, Illinois.
Damn. So he was the owner of the White Sox, the Indians, and the St. Louis Browns, which we spoke about. I believe it was the St. Louis Browns. No, it's the Chicago. No, Chicago is the Cubs, I think. The Cleveland Browns. I don't know. I don't remember exactly which Browns it was, but one of the sports teams was named after their first manager, like Louis Brown or whatever his name was. So.
Guessing Cleveland Browns.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cleveland Browns. I wonder if that's the inspiration for Cleveland from Family Guy /
Probably.
Show. His name is Cleveland Brown. So.
Probably. Also, Irish author and poet, Australian boy. No. Brendan Braham, 1923. Irish author and poet, Australian boy, the hostage, born in Dublin, Ireland.
Dang.
He looks drunk in that picture.
He does, but he's Irish, so.
Also, 1942, we have Carole King, American Grammy Award-winning songwriter, Upon the Roof, One Fine Day, Pleasant Valley Sunday, piano player and singer, Tapestry, You Got a Friend, So Far Away, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, born in Manhattan, New York. Okay.
I just realized my microphone was muted. Did she work with Aretha Franklin? Because Aretha Franklin is currently under fire right now, despite being dead. For her song "Natural Woman," all the trans community is like going crazy about it.
Hey, one thing the trans community don't want to do is piss off the black community. You'll have everything revoked from them.
Oh God.
Ooh, yeah.
Take it.
1943, we have America's tough guy in the 90s, Joe Pesci. American actor, Hal Nelson, Goodfellas, My Cousin Vinny, Home Alone,
Mm-hmm.
and
Gone
Casino.
Fishing. He was in Gone Fishing. That's a good movie too.
Gone Fishing too. Yep.
Casino. Um. Uh.
See, it's a weapon.
He was in Lethal Weapon.
I know he was in 3 and 2, I mean, 3 and 4.
And also, according to Jim Brewer, he was also a goat at one point. Well,
Yeah.
Pesci the goat. Yeah.
And now he's a music producer.
Yeah, that's right. He got into music and such. But man, he
Oh
looks
yeah,
vastly different than what he did just
yes.
like 20 years
Oh yeah,
ago.
he was also in Smooth Criminal.
All right, he would be a smooth criminal.
That's the tough guy in the '90s. That that hothead one.
Yeah. We got Joseph Stiglitz, 1943, is a U.S. economist and Nobel laureate. Asymmetric information, born in Gary, Indiana. Asymmetric information. He's 80 today.
Oh, hey, you missed a perfect opportunity. You missed a perfectly good opportunity because I was laughing like, am I funny to you? Am I funny?
Oh man, damn, you're right. Hey, am I ha funny or am I Rudy reading it funny? Like,
I know, like you know that one. You ever seen that Animaniacs show? The Good Pigeons.
no.
There was this one pigeon called Pesto that was pretty much supposed to be him.
Huh.
It was supposed to be the Joe Pesci one. Every time he'll get mad and start beating the shit out of the other one.
You have to remind me about that after the show. Actually, hold on a second. What was it called? Pigeon something?
The Good Pigeons.
The Good Pigeons.
No, Good Feathers. Good Feathers. It's called Good Feathers.
Oh, I remember these. Okay, I never really watched Animaniacs, but I've seen pictures and clips, so I remember these.
Yes, so you know him.
I will keep these to watch after the show still, because yeah. But yeah, asymmetric information is a term that refers to when one party in a transaction is in possession of more information than the other. In certain transactions, sellers can take advantage of buyers because asymmetric information exists, whereby the seller has more knowledge of the good being sold than the buyer. Alright. So that's, basically how business works is, try to withhold as much information as possible to screw people to make a profit. Oh. Yeah. We got Alice Walker, born on this date in 1944. She is a U.S. novelist, The Color Purple and Meridian, born in Putnam County, Georgia. Age 79 today. Happy birthday. And then we also have, come on, give me something. Glenn McGrath, 1970, an Australian cricket fast bowler, 124 tests, 563 wickets at 21.64, BB8/24, New South Wales, CA, not California. Anyway, Worcestershire, Triple C, Middlesex, Triple C, born in Dubai, Australia, mate. Happy 53rd birthday, Mr. McGrath. Ooh, your turn.
Yes, in 1976 we have Charlie Day, American actor Charlie Kelly from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and in Pacific Realm, and he's gonna be playing the voice of Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers movie coming out.
Oh, as opposed to what's his face playing Mario, the Star-Lord.
Yeah, and also it's gonna be Jack Black, and his voice is so amazing.
Huh. Yeah, so I had no idea the Kitten Mittens guy was in Pacific Rim.
Yep.
Huh.
See who else? Okay. In 1981, Tom Hiddleston, English actor Loki in the Marvel films Thor: Adventures Assemble. Also, he played Hank Williams in the movie.
There was never an Avengers Assemble movie. I think that they're trying to say the Avengers films. So
no, the Avengers. No, there's a cartoon called Adventures Assemble.
Oh, okay. But
so he
also did Loki.
So he also did the voice.
Okay, well, of course. So.
Also,
a different Michael Jordan.
Yes. Not to be I am not Daffy Duck. I'm not gonna be confusing Michael B. Jordan with Michael Jordan.
Ah,
But in 1987, he's your age. Michael B. Jordan, American actor, Black Panther, also Creed, it's Adonis Creed,
wow. So,
and was the Human Torch in that one Fantastic Four movie.
oh wow. So
Uh,
he's 5 days older than me. Wow.
mhm.
Hmm.
And 1987, we have Rose Leslie, Scottish actor, Scottish
Actress.
actress, Downton Abbey in Game of Thrones. I don't know who she is. Was born in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Huh. All these people my age being quote unquote successful, but then again, they are working for Hollywood and this guy, even worse, Disney. So I don't feel bad at all that his life is more quote unquote successful than mine, despite being my age. So we're going to move on up into deaths. Starting us off in the year 1011, we have Bernard I, Duke of Saxony. That's about it for that guy, so okay. At least he got a mention. And we're going to do one hell of a time jump here to Fyodor Dostoevsky, 1881, a Russian novelist, Crime and Punishment, The Dream of a Ridiculous Man. That sounds like Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto, The Dream of a Ridiculous Man, who helped shape literary modernism and existentialism, died from a pulmonary hemorrhage at the age of 59. What's with all these big words with this Russian guy? Well, Paul Laurence Dunbar, 1906, was a black U.S. dialect poet. Died at the age of 33 in Dayton, Ohio. That's young. Oh, dang. And then, boom, here we go. Your turn, sir.
1979, we have Denis Gabor, Hungarian British engineer and physicist who invented the holography, Nobel Prize. 1971, dies at 79.
I am getting a little bit of deja vu from last year. Yeah, we have covered this. The link is purple for me. Holography is a technique that enables a wavefront to be recorded and later reconstructed. Holography is best known as a method of generating real three-dimensional images, but it is also a wide range of other applications. In principle, it is possible to make a hologram for any type of wave. So this is essentially hologram technology. So,
Yes.
dang. We are living in Star Wars. We also have Bill Haley, 1981, a U.S. rock vocalist known as the father of rock and roll, rock around the clock, died of a heart attack probably caused by alcoholism at the age of 55. What's with that Superman forehead curl going on there? He looks drunk in the picture too. He's like, well, rest in peace, Bill Haley, and may you ride your comets. That sounded wrong. So, over to you, sir.
Yes. In 1984, we have Yuri Andropov, General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, 1982 to 1984, and KGB Chief, 1967 to 82, dies of total renal failure at 69.
Yeah, that's a rough year to die of that. Bad jokes abound right there.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah. Here
I'm
we
looking.
go. Man, we're screaming through the years with deaths. No, but not really many deaths today.
2015, Ed Sabol, American filmmaker, NFL Films, dies at 98.
Hold on a second. Okay. We talked about him recently. So he died on February 9th. That's today. I swear we spoke about him yesterday. Or something. We were talking about some NFL films. I don't remember. Anyway. And you have free reign.
Sure. And
Ooh, 2022. I'm sorry.
2018, we have Craig McGregor, American rock bassist, Foghat, 1967, 2018, dies of lung cancer at 68.
Wow, 76 to 18. That's a long time.
Yeah.
But the first 2022.
Okay, the first 2022, we have Betty Davis.
She's got Betty Davis eyes.
Dude, can I have 2 of those?
No.
You're the man, sir. 3 of them?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Also,
you. You want another Butterfinger? So I got 2 batteries? Sure.
yeah. Also, 2018, Betty Davis, American model, soul, and folk singer-songwriter. They say I'm different. Nasty gal dies at 77.
Rest in peace to all the deaths. Happy birthday to all the births. Betty Davis. So I wonder if that's the same Betty Davis. Because you know what I'm talking about, right? The 80s song, She's Got Betty Davis eyes.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably so. She's a
that's-
model.
Yeah. Might be the same person. Everything's checking out so far. But anyway, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for links that you may be interested in, including but unlimited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself concludes
Johan TV on Twitch.
Yep. For your dose of Pass Events Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time, which is 11 Mountain.
And 12 Central.
And 1 p.m. on the East. For all of you and all of us, I am Mayo Xander.
Johan.
And you're you. And until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!